Wait a minute. Are you telling me you built a time machine out of a DeLorean?
Hey guys, Prad73 here, and welcome back to the Eagle Moss Presents Build Back to the Future DeLorean. Now, if you guys have been watching my series, you know that my issue 21 has still not arrived. I'm sorry, my issue 20 has not arrived. So we're going to forge ahead. We're going to go through basically get as much as I can possibly get done until, you know, like I hit a brick wall and I can't go any further. So I've kind of done some research looking ahead at the issues, and I think I can make this work. So I'm just going to keep plugging away at it, and that means issue 21. So we've got our parts here. Looks like we've got some smaller parts. It looks like it might be the alternator and the valve covers, I think. Let's look at the magazine and see. Let's see what's inside. I don't know what's inside. So we've got our car parts here. Let's see. Cylinder head covers, yeah, there's the valve covers, the control pressure regulator, the oil filler cap. That doesn't look like an oil filler cap. It looks like an oil filter, but whatever. AC compressor, rear AC. Okay, so it's the air compressor and not the alternator. And then the compressor brackets and our screws. We've got all of our instructions. And probably some more build diary, yeah, some more production diaries. Let's see, early preview screenings, and the honeymooners. So, okay, well, whatever this. Let's get started, shall we? Shall we get started? I think we shall. So I'm gonna put this over here, and it looks like we have to take our top piece off. And if you guys are following along, if you already have issue 20, you'll notice that I'm missing the air intakes and the air filter boxes. So we're just going to try to press on as we can. Part number 21A, which it looks like it's this piece here. What did I just do with my razor blade? I just did have it. What did I do with my razor blade? It was just here. Where did it go? That is so... Oh, here it is. It was hiding. It was hiding from me. He's like, I don't want to be put on. You're going to make a big mistake. Probably. Probably so. And then we are going to need some FP screws, which are right here. And let's see, which side does this go on? It looks like this goes... Oh, these are plastic. It's kind of painted gray. Well, it's not painted. It's just gray plastic. But it's painted this nice silvery color. And there's a pin here. There's the pinhole there. So those should line up just like that. And we'll flip this upside down. And we'll get out a couple FP screws. And we'll screw them in. And again, taking care to tighten them snugly, but not to over tighten them, because you don't want to damage the plastic of the valve cover here, if this is actually a valve cover. You kind of have to go at a little bit of an angle. Okay, so that's going to be nice and solid. And if I really want to, I can set this back in here, and look at that. That is really starting to look like an engine. That's pretty cool. I don't think I've ever built an engine for a model before. All right, so that is step 1A and 1B. Step 2 is the, let's see, what is this? Looks like it's this piece. Place part 21C. Oh, that's part 21C, okay. Oh, come on. There we go. 21C, and then we need some AP screws. Okay, those are DM screws. Looks like we've got AP screws down here in this bottom compartment. So let's just go ahead and pull those out. We probably have a gazillion AP screws elsewhere. But probably have enough to fill this bag twice over. Let's see, where do those go? Oh, we also have to get the part number, I think this is 21B. It might not be, but it's definitely the right one. There's also a key to hold here, and there is a key on the back of this, so this will only go in one way, like that. If you try to turn it upside down, it won't go in, so that way you know it's going in. And let's see, I think this screwdriver might be a little bit too big for these AP screws, but we're gonna see. Actually, it looks like it might. Let's get our, I've got a little neodymium magnet attached to the actual side of the screwdriver. So we'll just flip this upside down. And yeah, I think my screwdriver has become slightly demagnetized, so I'll pull my old motor out here. And I just lost my magnet, so I'll put him over there. And I'll just take, I've got an old motor. It's like an electric motor, but there's magnets on the inside, so I can just, you know, remagnetize my screwdriver. Just like that. Much better. And again, I gotta screw it all the way down. I want to get the other screw in first, and then I'll probably screw this one all the way down snug. You guys see what I'm doing down there? Yeah, I think you can. All right. We need another AP screw here. Now we're getting a bunch of them. And then we get part 21D, which is this piece here. And I kind of don't like the seams on it, but I don't really have too much of a choice. It's also keyed to go in only one way. Though, I guess it'll, doesn't look like it's going to fit snug on there, but I don't know, we'll see. So I'm going to screw this in. Uh-oh. I lost the key there. Let's screw this down a little bit more. And you have to be careful not to break off these little pins on either side as well. So just kind of be aware of that. Okay. So yeah, it doesn't sit down completely flush, but I don't think it's going to go anywhere. And then this will fit on like this. Kind of, yeah, like that right there. But I don't think we put that on yet. So let's pop it back off. Next, we're going to have some more parts, which it looks like 21G, which is this piece. And then, let's see, insert the 2 posts in 21G into the corresponding holes of 21F and secure with an AP screw. Okay, so there's a hole there and there's a pin there. There's the pinhole there, so this should line up right like that. Put the razor down before I cut myself. I definitely don't want to do that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stick the screw through there, and I'm just going to line this up like that. Okay. This goes in quite easily. Okay. So now we have that piece. All right. Next, it looks like we have one of the brackets, which it's kind of hard to tell which one is which here. It looks like let's see, 21H is this one, okay? Hopefully you can see the bracket coming down there. So, how's this fit in now? Okay, so it's got this coming up. So this part's going to be on the left, and it should fit right like this. Like that. So let's get some AP screws out here. And let's see, left side. That's not going to work. So this piece is on the left. Yeah, because otherwise, whoops. Okay, so this piece is going to be like that. Otherwise, this little flange here is going to be in the front, and that's not the way it is depicted on the drawing. So, pretty sure this goes like this. Let's go ahead and get the other one started. And again, snug, but I don't want to over tighten these. All right, next, this looks like it's the last piece. There's nothing else in the bag. It is completely clear. So it goes into the garbage. And then this piece, which I don't know if these are both identical. Yeah, both of these brackets look pretty much identical. So this is going to go right like that. 2 more AP screws is what we're going to need. Well, we're going to need a lot more, but just for this step, we only need 2 of them. All right, so that was easy. All right, so next we've got take the AC compressor rear, which it looks like it's this one, and then it looks like it's going to align like right there. Now, well, actually, the one, the hole right here, not the end one. So let's put that there. Actually, let's get our screw on here first. We're going to set this right there. And hopefully this will all line up. Like that. And then we've got another screw hole here on the opposite side. Actually, that's a little bit too tight. And then we're going to have to screw down the other hole. Now this piece is plastic and it looks like the hole is slightly occluded, or it's not perfectly round. So if we have any problems, which it doesn't look like we're having any, let's go ahead and tighten that down like that. Tighten this guy down. Okay, and then we take the AC compressor front and basically put this through here and kind of do the same thing. What's strange is this actually looks like it's kind of at an angle. I don't know if it's supposed to be like that. And I'm going to actually do these in reverse. I think screwing this one down first is actually a little bit more logical. Like that. But it looks like they're kind of cocked, I don't know. Like it looks like it should be more forward and it's kind of leaning back a little bit. And that just could be because of mold inconsistencies. I don't know. We're probably never gonna, once this is all covered up, we'll probably never see it again. Unless, we pick the car up and kind of look up inside of it or something. Okay. All right, so there we have that assembled. The next page is mounting this onto this, kind of like I did at the beginning, and then I took it all apart. And then we need 2 FP screws again. So we have 2 AP screws left over. Kind of weird. Usually we only have like 1, but this time we have 2. And then we'll screw these both in here. Yipes. Okay, I shouldn't lay that down while I'm screwing these in. I might end up breaking something. Okay, that's in. Another FP screw. Trying to hold it all by the metal here, so I'm not putting any stress on any of the plastic parts. Okay, so that's down. Now, right now, it's telling us to put, let's see, oh, this I can do. This is just going to loop right around, and it's going to plug into one of the pins on what it looks like. Let's see. Yeah, it's this pin. Kind of a long pin here. Actually, you know what? I bet in issue 19, we got these super awesome tweezers here. And I bet the tweezers are for plugging these in. I already have some tweezers, but let's see if I can get these. There we go. So we've got the pipe in there, or not the pipe. Come on, focus. There we go. We got the tube in right there. And so there's that assembly finished. Now I can see in the next step, it wants us to take these DM screws and actually screw this piece down to the top. But because I still have to take this out in order to screw those pieces in from issue 20, well, oops, got to refocus here. We're not going to be able to do that. But it's starting to look like an engine, guys. And that's pretty much it. That's all we have to do for this issue. We'll have the DM screws, and then I will have to eventually come back and kind of look through these instructions to see how everything goes together. So there we have that. It definitely is starting to look a lot like an engine. It's beginning to look a lot like an engine. In the next issue, it just looks like we've got some more pipes and tubes and other parts, and we'll see you back for issue, what is that? What was this, 21? We'll come back for issue 22 very soon. Guys, thanks again for watching the Eaglemoss Presents Build the Back to the Future DeLorean project with me, BradM73. As always, please do not forget to hit that thumbs up button, as it does help me out tremendously. And if you're interested in the build, if you want to pick it up yourself, there is a link down in the video description. Also, if you want to contribute towards the build, there's also a donate button down in the video description as well, where you can donate through PayPal with a credit card. I don't ever see your card number or anything like that, but any help is greatly appreciated. And if you haven't done so, please subscribe for this and many more videos. Again, build the Back to the Future DeLorean. I'll see you guys next time. Bye for now.